All right, Bang Bang, it's the rundown from Chicago. It's Wednesday. It's March 16th. Here we are, Eddie, Chief, White Sox, Dave, Carl. Presented by Truly. Everyone likes a good Truly.
Yeah. Seltzer season's coming up.
Yep.
Get it Truly.
Change of pace, golf course, outside, summertime. Truly is what you need.
It's clean, it's crisp, and it's refreshing. Hard seltzer with a hint of fruit. It's crafted with simple, naturally gluten-free ingredients and contains alcohol made from cane sugar, from classics like wild berry and black cherry to new twists like passion fruit and citrus squeeze. There's over 27 flavors, so there's something for everyone.
You like a passion fruit?
Yeah, I do. I do like a passion fruit. They've also got lemonade, iced tea, punch, and extra hard seltzer with 8% alcohol volume.
Ooh.
Yeah, that packs a little bit more of a punch.
Yeah, it does. Jesus.
All cans have under 110 calories, which means plenty of refreshing flavors that won't weigh you down. And every Truly contains only 1 gram of sugar. Do it for the flavor, Truly Hard Seltzer. Find Truly Hard Seltzer near you at trulyhardseltzer.com.
That 8% got Dave's attention.
It did. Go get a Truly, trulyhardseltzer.com. All right, to kick things off here, first topic, Baker Mayfield. Posts about a farewell, Watson rumor swirling. Carl, we'll start with
It was like a bad breakup letter, even though she didn't break up with you. You just like find out that she's liking some posts, or maybe like you just get a whiff or something. I mean, it sounds like they're gonna break up, but he's like talking about how much he's enjoyed the relationship with the Cleveland fans. It wasn't written particularly well. Like it seems like he wrote it himself, so I do give him points for that. Like it wasn't like somebody who works for his agent gave him the notes app or something. So
do you want to know why? Because if he asked anybody else, they'd be like, "Don't write this letter, dude."
Oh yeah, I mean, true.
Yeah.
Whoever
this
he
is
does
rogue agent.
Crazy that an NFL starting quarterback, or I should just say an NFL quarterback, has like
his Twitter password.
Yeah, like he's just a filter of one. Like there's no one working with him on this stuff.
Chief.
It seems like he mentioned his wife in there. Maybe she gave him the green light, and then he just went, like he said, he went rogue. It's crazy. I do feel like maybe this is like, hey, Cleveland, I still love you, but I'm breaking up with you guys before I get broken up.
It's a Costanza move.
Yeah, so he's like one-upping the Browns, being like, hey, I love the fans, but I'm out of here. But I love you guys, but fuck them, but I'm out.
Yeah.
I mean, it would just be a move if it turned out of because like one of the things is Haslam's jet. Shout out Jeff D'Lo for covering this or had retweeted it. But like Haslam's jet was going to Houston. It would turn out crummy if they were like, dude, we were going to get you like an offensive lineman.
that would be ironic. That'd be funny.
It's definitely him just jumping in front of it. I agree. Baker's dangerous though. Like he's gonna let it sling.
He's a gunslinger.
Like that's just his personality.
Yep.
Like I like Baker.
Oh, he'll be a great podcast guest.
Oh yeah, like he's gonna be, because everyone has their own version of their story, right? So.
Yeah, and one of my favorite Baker stories is when he was like going through college. He probably still has the other thing he has in his notes app is all the people who wronged him or doubted him.
I love that.
He's got his own band list, spite thing. So Jimmy Haslam's at the top of that list. Whoever the coach is at the top of that list. Probably Odell's on that list. He's probably got a lot of people in Cleveland. While he loves the people, he hates people on that team. And I like a pissed off Baker.
Yeah. Well, that draft is getting very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Very interesting. Because outside of Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, it's
not much.
Both tough.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is every year, though, right?
Yeah, but still, that one was like, Darnold was in the mix. He was there.
Darnold, I always thought stunk.
Rosen.
So did
I loved Rosen. I was convinced.
Well, you were big on Rosen going back to day one. You liked him in high school. You liked his rivals profile.
Yeah, I was in the message boards.
My dad was out doing business out in California, and this was like after Rosen had like the big freshman year, and he like just stopped by one of their practices, something to do, and he's like, "You gotta." This kid Rosen, he's gonna be like the next best thing.
Daddy's
and I'm
be
like, yeah, like
pick.
he's like everyone. He's a consensus like freshman All-American. Like, thanks for the tip. Yeah.
Wow.
You liked him having the hot tub in the dorm room. That's what you liked.
No. I just it's one of those days where West Coast quarterbacks are interesting because you just stay up late one day and you're watching a game that nobody is watching, and you just fall in love with someone. And that's what happened with him. It was like a late game. Mm-hmm. I don't know who they were playing, and I was just like, wow, he could move, he could sling it. Like,
that's how I was with Sean Mannion from Oregon State. So I just want to give you a name. I was really big in Sean Mannion from Oregon State.
fucking hated Sean Mannion.
Well, Teach their own.
To each their own.
That's a name that still like kind of makes my blood boil from Oregon, from
It-
gambling.
but, I mean,
Yeah.
Anyways,
big arm, big guy.
But Baker,
Still in the league.
weird move, I guess. But we'll see what happens. The hauls for Watson right now sound insane.
He just had to get his legal stuff kind of cleared up.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, but these have you heard some of them?
No, like
multiple
what?
first rounders, Kareem Hunt, Baker Mayfield, and I forgot who. Did
they flip him as part of this?
Yeah, that was talked about.
Okay.
It was talked about. Then there was another one I seen. People are talking about
Better
the
than
Jets,
Davis Mills.
The Jets have offered maybe 3 firsts. I don't know. It's like it's all
The Jets are already quitting on what's his face? The BYU
yeah,
kid?
and they would give him with them too. Yeah. It's all speculatory, obviously, but it's the
Yeah.
hauls. sound
That was my
crazy.
West Coast guy. I know, not
Who?
technically a coast. The BYU kid. What's his
The
fucking
Jets
name?
retain
Wilson?
the.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it the Corona
gonna
year
make a
or
Mills
last year?
joke.
Whatever year. When he was playing at BYU, I had never heard of him. It was the first couple games of the season. My buddy texted me. He was like, dude, check out this BYU game. It was on like Fox Sports 1 or whatever. And he's like, this quarterback is fucking awesome. And I was like, that quarterback is fucking awesome. Now he stinks, but
I mean, it's still very.
yeah, it's early.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he flashed really.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think towards the end of the year he was.
Maybe. I don't know.
But
very, very early.
yeah, I'd rather have Justin Fields.
I would. Absolutely.
But people would say the same thing about Justin Fields.
He flashed, though. At least, I mean, I wasn't watching the Jets too intently, but
Yeah.
you get my point.
All right, next story here. We got daylight savings. There was a bill that said they're going to pass it, and though they might pass a bill, to do away with daylight savings time. White Sox Dave.
I love it, first of all. Stay dark later. It's great. It does fuck me up. It's fucked me up in the last few days. Like, I woke up at 8 the other day. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why did I sleep in so late? And it was daylight savings. But, so, Ed, how does it – so the Senate passed it, and now someone – the House, what is – how? Someone explain
If you're
how
asking
our-
me to explain
They
how
did
bills
it by
work,
something called unanimous consent, which means usually you do that when it's like, hey, do we want to honor the Boy Scouts? And someone's like, yeah. And then it's like, okay, let's do it. And they don't, but it's like procedurally, they don't do like a vote. So apparently just everybody was on board with this enough that they could like skip all like the normal procedures. Seems crazy to me. This has been a long standing
It
thing
has.
for me on the internet where I'd rather have sunlight at 6 a.m. than 6 p.m. Ideally, like summer months are the best. You get both. I'm not saying like I like when it gets dark out, but if I had to choose, I think I like starting the day with a little sun, as opposed to being dark until 8 in the morning. I know people think I'm crazy for that, but I think I'm right.
That would be a weird feeling for sure. Because I remember reading about this. I actually blogged about it when we first got hired. It was Illinois was going to be like Arizona, where we just don't do anything and keep the same time year round. Because it's never dark at 8 a.m. for us, but in June it's going to be like that.
I don't
It's
think
gonna-
so. You still get 16 hours of daylight in June.
I don't. Wouldn't that make sense though? It stays dark later instead of getting dark earlier. That's what my
But the
brain
days
tells
get
me.
longer no matter on both ways as you get closer to June 21st.
But my point is that it's because of this, one point of the year is going to be 8 a.m. and it'll just be starting to get sunny out,
Can
right?
I say something else that's stupid?
what?
I can never remember which one is daylight savings. Like, is it on or is it off?
Yeah.
So, like, just getting rid of it so I don't have to, like, it almost is worth it to me for that. Like, I don't have to know if we're in daylight savings or if we're out of it.
Yeah, because I was reading that, it's going to be like 9 a.m. here. At some
I think
point.
we're out of savings.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's going to
Wait,
be a
in the
weird.
winter, it's going to be dark until 9?
I don't know. Like, listen, this is obviously a big-time dumb guy conversation, but
It
like I
is,
saw
yes.
a smart guy talking about this, our guy Sager from
Okay.
Boiling Points, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, this central time zone, like it's not going to get started bright out until 9 a.m." And then
Now think about if you live like in South Bend, Indiana, when you're right over the time zone. It's going to be really fucking weird.
yeah,
That too. I used to love going to like the Michigan side of Lake Michigan in the summers,
They're Eastern, yeah.
and they're still in Eastern time zones, but the sun wouldn't be down until like 10 o'clock at night. And in the summer, it was awesome. But like now, like, is that 11? I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't figure it out.
I
This is
can't
what
figure
mean.
it out. So then that means at night will be like 9 p.m.
Well, it does that already. Now
I
it's
would
gonna
like
be-
to propose an amendment to this.
Never gets that.
Let's
late,
just
though.
do it for a year.
9.
Let's do it for a year, and then we can put it on like or 2 years, and we'll put it on like the 2024 election ballot, and everybody votes. Like we have a referendum after we've lived with it for a couple of years, and then see if we want to go back.
I'm down for a trial
I
period.
think it means Beaumont's is open till 5 now.
And this doesn't affect time zones, correct?
No.
Okay. Because I know that's a hot button issue as well.
You have to have time zones, though.
Some people don't think so.
It's the globe spinning, Ed. How could you not?
But I'm saying,
You're telling me if we drilled a hole to
US-wise.
China, it would be.
I'm saying we're
what time is it? 2:00
we
here.
are our own nation.
Yeah, he would say
That's
instead
what
of
I'm saying. It's a
having
nation.
Eastern
I'm
and
not, yeah.
Pacific, everyone's just we're
Yeah.
America.
I don't think that would work. Still, it wouldn't. It couldn't work. It's a big country.
We used to not have time zones at all, and then they invented the train, so everybody had to be on the same like.
Well, I mean, this isn't 1800.
Well, I'm just saying, we've done it before.
Carl, you haven't said
I mean, it's just like one of these things where somebody else can make the decision. I'm not going to get worked up about it. There's so much other stuff going on. Like as far like I'm still kind of getting out of the funk that comes from the weekend of losing the hour. Like I don't think that as you get older, that is not an easy thing to deal with. Like it actually does kind of fuck with your sleep schedule. I'm fine. I'll adapt. I just it does fucking suck that it's dark in the wintertime, but at the same time, we're Midwesterners. We're fully seasonal here, guys. I sign up for 3 months of fucking each of them. Give me spring, summer, fall, winter, the whole kit and caboodle. And when it's summertime, it's great. You like playing golf late, all that bullshit. But the thing I just don't like, I don't know enough. I don't conceptualize.
That's why we need the 2-year period, the
fucking-
trial period.
the Eastern time.
I would
the Western
acquiesce
time.
to a trial period.
There's too many
I wouldn't-
intricacies.
Time's one of those things, you get it or you don't, and more often than not, you don't get it. The people who get time well, like I'm looking at Harry, our producer, I feel like he's passively judging this conversation because he's in tune with his time zones. We're not, dude. Whatever.
All I know is that I don't want my sports on Eastern time zone. I like
Fuck
Central
Yes,
time zone.
yes.
And
yes.
I would like it to be lighter later. I think
And-
that's good. People at the softball games, you stay out a little later. Bar time pushes back a little bit. It's just it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
I spread it around. Spread
Yes.
the time zones.
Thank you.
I want more.
Chief's
Like,
worried about his coffee.
Am I a
shops.
soccer fan, or have I just enjoyed gambling on things
My
earlier
boutique
in the
coffee
day?
shop.
Like, why can't if we change the time zones? I wouldn't mind an NBA tip at like 1:00 every other day. Wait, what are you talking about? Coffee shop?
Well, he's just up in arms about he likes it the light in the morning.
But he's very particular about
I know.
this.
He
Yeah,
is. He is.
I do like it.
Yeah.
But Red Ed shitting on small businesses.
I'm
over
not
here.
shitting on small.
Yeah.
I just
just
promoted
collectivize
bars.
all the coffee shops,
I just
right, Ed?
promoted bars.
Yeah.
Promoted bars. They went through a tough time
Yep.
recently.
Are still going through one.
Speaking of which, COVID. The Yankees and Mets, unvaccinated players, will not be allowed to play in New York, according to the current
Can I
mandate.
take this one and get hyper political?
Yep.
I'm going to do it
You can
anyways.
take it.
It's the dumbest fucking thing of all time.
I don't
Dude,
think that's hyper political.
well, I mean, there will be
Depends
people
on
that,
who you ask.
yeah, it
Sure,
depends on who you
sure,
ask.
sure.
They'll be loud, but dude, what are we doing? This is absolutely nothing to do with science to stop the spread of COVID, to combat this virus. It has nothing to do with it.
Where do the motivations lie, Davey?
It's political. They want to exact their fucking power.
I
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
do find
And they
it-
got to play in Canada too, because Toronto, for baseball at least. So they're like, I mean, if you're unvaccinated, you can't play your home games. That's 18, 19 games a year in Toronto. Well, half that, but
Yeah. It's weird to me that all the other sports have just dropped all their COVID everything. Like the NFL did it before the playoffs.
it's not the sport, it's the city.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
So, but if it's like, I don't know, I feel like they should be able to, like, hey, like, we're not adhering to this.
I hope people fucking sue the city of New York or state of New York, whoever is controlling this mandate, because it's ridiculous at this point. It's absolutely ridiculous.
And nobody's pointing fingers at like the Red Sox here for funding these moves politically. Then to put the
That'd be a nice
like,
little
hey,
conspiracy.
the Yankees are bad, or the Rays. This is where the Rays are. Like we could sign that
Yeah,
reliever, or we could give that $750,000 to the local electorate and have them fucking juice up the. See now that's not a
Yeah,
bad
yeah, yeah.
strategy because the Rays are ahead of stuff. So
That's the best take I've heard.
That's a good one.
That's a
it's
very
it's a
good-
very good
I like
one.
that.
Yeah. Wow.
See you next week, Tinfoil Tuesday, Rays, going after,
the Devil Rays,
yeah.
Local government.
you know,
Did they drop the
You know
vax
what,
mandates
but
here?
what Dave said, it's all fucking bullshit. You know, I
It's-
don't want to
it's-
sit here. I mean, I do want to sit here and talk about the Yankees and the Mets and their COVID problems and all that stuff because, like, that's
I mean, if anything, you should be fucking loving this.
Why is that?
the
Because
fucking gabagool Yankee fans you shit on every day.
I mean, this has nothing to do with them. I think a lot of us would be lockstep in agreement with this.
Yeah,
But you
that's not
don't.
the
You can't
point.
even
The
laugh
point
at
is-
Yankee
Competitive
fans and be like,
advantage.
look how much your city.
I want to laugh at
sucks."
them for like their organizational moves and how I think their pitching staff stinks, which
Yeah.
it does. Jordan Montgomery is their number 2.
Then explain your Garrett Cole poster you just bought,
What?
autographed.
Yeah, I bought a Garrett Cole poster. I don't even know what you're trying to get at there, but like Yankees fans,
I
I'm
just figured
extending
you'd
an
like to
olive
laugh.
branch. You and I both hate this together.
Wow,
Like
I
it has
thought, like, you would-
nothing to do. Like you hear follow signs, follow signs, follow signs. You're not following signs anymore. So what the fuck is the point of this?
I thought you would just love to see them miserable. In
I mean, I
shape or
do.
form.
I very much do. But I love to see them miserable because Hal Steinbrenner refuses to spend, and not because of this bullshit vax mandate.
I just hope Laura doesn't get any ideas. That would be.
She's
my-
already tried to.
Does it sound like Dave's softening his Yankees take a
He
little
does,
bit?
dude. Yeah, if you
I
listen
just-
to Redline Radio today, you were kind of soft on Jeter too.
No, I was speaking rationally. Do you want me to lie and just pull out shtick nonstop? Because I can do that.
I didn't know it was that much stick. I genuinely thought you hated Jeter.
I mean,
I've
he
listened
annoys
to you
the fuck
call
out
him
of
the
me.
most overrated player of all time.
Do you think he hated Jeter?
But
I
everything
don't
that we
think
talked
he
about,
hates Jeter. I think he hates Yankee fans talking about Jeter.
that's exactly what I told Ryan Dempster. They like Derek Jeter's obviously Derek Jeter.
Do you think he's overrated?
Yeah, I mean it depends on which lens you're looking at it through, but
Well, you're a big championships guy.
yes, I mean Derek Jeter cannot will a team to a championship.
Young Kim might say otherwise.
Who was that guy who threw out at home plate too?
Jeremy Giambi.
Yeah, should have probably slid.
Rest
He
in
just
peace.
he just passed away like what?
RIP.
It was
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
GG. All right. Sucks.
Yeah.
Let him play.
Yeah.
Last
Let them
story
play.
here.
We're not big COVID guys either. We're not, right? Like we want it to be over this. We'll just say that.
What do you mean?
Like I'm out on it.
Yeah,
Like,
we
I'm
hate
over it.
COVID. Cancel
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah.
Like I'm
We hate
over it.
Yeah.
We're all like
Not
even
a
just
big
like
fan.
even if it's like a fucking
It's here to
this
stay.
blog
It's
is
never
gonna get
going
a lot of
away.
Clicks. It's
Wasn't
like,
a fan
I
of the
just-
original strain. Didn't like Delta. Didn't like Omicron.
Well, I'm not.
Now they got-
pandemic.
now
This
they
goes
got
back to being
Deltacron.
original and
Did you
not
hear about that?
pandemic guys.
I
We're not
haven't.
pandemic guys.
They got Deltacron now. I saw it yesterday.
I haven't heard that.
And it's like a love child between Delta and Omicron. It's in Europe and the United States already.
Last story here, Putins Mansion. Turns out it's a dump. Dante wrote a blog. There's mold everywhere, constant state of disrepair. Chief, you are the most knowledgeable about this.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. Anytime you have a big property, it's hard to keep it clean. So
Yeah.
you have to have a staff. All the assets are frozen. That's a huge place. So if you can't pay people to clean it up, get the mold out because they froze your assets because you invaded a foreign country, it's going to be tough. Now, I'd still probably live there.
But have they just been like a paper champ this whole time? Like,
Who, Russia?
yeah.
Like a lemon.
Yeah, like looks like fucking Tarzan, plays like is that what like
You're
the deal
paper
is?
tigers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the deal.
Uh,
Kind of seems like that, right?
a little bit.
well, yeah, I mean,
I know things are picking up. That I don't know exactly what's going on, but
Vladimir's still going okay.
Happy
Talk to him
about
today.
Yeah, he
But yeah, so it is like, look, I mean, I think he doesn't really spend much time there. It was just somebody gifted him an entire state, so he took it. But that's the one that sits on the Black Sea. It looks like it's fucking Versailles, and like a czar lived there. But it's if anybody's ever seen Downton Abbey, they got like 25 people, staff living there full time, keeping that place going together. So I feel like that's what you need. And if it's just a vacation home, you might let it go to squalor a little bit. Bad Airbnb reviews.
also Elon Musk said he wants to fight him. You got anything on that?
That's tough. Elon Musk. I don't know why you would be doing it. Like,
do you? I mean,
just like separate this stuff. Leave the state alone. I don't. But then at the same time, Elon Musk is like, hey, I'm going to space. I don't. The conflict has to be below him, right? He probably thinks he's like above all this like country stuff. Like he's probably like, oh, that's cool, you're Russia, but like to him, he's like, we're all one people.
Elon Musk, and I wish this wasn't the case. He could hire the best nutritionist, the best fight coach, the best whatever, and he will still get his fucking block knocked off by Putin.
Putin
It's just a
is
fact.
ex-KGB,
Redhead.
Bolshevik, like double black belt with 3 stripes, whatever. He would pound most people's faces in.
I'm going to take the
Most
American
people's
as
faces.
an underdog in this fight just because I watched
He's not an
South
American.
African.
He's South African.
South
you
African.
banana head.
I don't know. I thought Elon Musk was American. He's not.
Nah.
From South
He's not
Africa.
from like.
I didn't know that either.
He's
Okay,
South-
thank
he's
South
you. So
African.
two
He's
out of
South
4 is
African.
not bad. Wouldn't
Yeah.
give a
Yeah.
fuck either. Was that probably why no one said anything about like him running for something?
That's exactly
he's not
why.
naturalized.
That is
Yeah.
exactly
Good.
why
Yeah.
he cannot run.
But
And
like,
okay.
also like if you've seen another,
can he be
reference-
vice president?
No, he can be like Secretary of State.
I
Madeline
mean, like
Albright
Arnold was the governor
As a
in
governor.
California, and
Yeah.
he's Austrian.
Did you see our guy from Dogwalk?
South Africa.
Schellenberger's running for governor.
I did that. I
Yeah.
did see that.
Did you know that?
But it's also, is he running for this? Is he running for that? If he challenges Putin to a fight one-on-one and wins, he's king of the world.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's getting
Yeah.
statues built of him like he's Jesus in Rio.
But like, there's like the hold me back guy. This is the ultimate. Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, of course.
So like, I could like,
you know what? I'll fight Putin too.
Yes.
Rough and rowdy.
I think we all will.
Yep.
I'll fight him with my fucking hand tied behind my back. Excuse
Yep.
me.
I got him.
No fucking repercussions.
Yep.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Dave, you think you could take Putin?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think.
yeah, I do.
Mind blown.
Would you do the move? Hand under the table.
Yeah, probably. But I think he would also
Would you do a
take it,
stomach
considering
punch-off
what
contest with
we have seen.
Vladimir Putin for the right to end this Ukrainian war?
Yeah, actually, I would. I would just need to do a couple crunches beforehand and tighten up. But yeah, I would.
What if
7 p.m. this Friday at the Barstool River North Bar. Vladimir Putin versus White Sox Dave in a stomach punch-off.
I like how you say Putin too.
I mean,
Putin?
whatever. What I say?
Putin sounds like a laser.
If I did that, I'd be fucking roasted.
It's true.
Well, you would have deserved it.
All right, that's
Bo-
the show.
Bo
After
rat.
show. Anybody got anything?
Yeah.
What do you got?
We had a March Madness tournament is coming up, and I do just want to say it is the opening day Thursday between the first tip and like lunchtime. So I don't know. There's only like a couple games going. To me, that is the absolute best moment of sports of the year.
The first tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like first tip, first couple.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
there's the third game is underway or something. Maybe you're coming down to the end of the first half of the first game or something. That it just there's something about it. So we're just in a very special window here, and like I know the excitement is upon us.
I feel that. I remember what I felt like at the end of the last game on Sunday of last year, the first weekend. I felt like I had gone to war. Like that was like the longest, hardest 4-day stretch of doing nothing but gambling and
That's no
watching
joke,
football
dude.
and eating shitty food and drinking, and I was like as tired as I've been in like my entire adult life after last year's March Madness first weekend.
Was a battle.
Yeah.
I actually like the late games. Like, there's something about like you mean I get like 4 late games?
The
Like,
9:40
It start at like
tip.
9:30.
Yeah.
So many late games.
Yeah.
I actually love
9:30,
that.
6 p.m.
I even like that little like they do it perfectly because
There's like the morning slate. and
the
then
Thursday, Friday, they give you like it's like the local news slot on CBS between like 5 and 6,
Yeah.
and you get to just be like, whew, okay, like let's like take the dog for a walk, recalibrate, and get right back into your ass groove on the couch and get ready to go for another.
sure.
12
Speaking
games.
of that, so my couch just moved. My couch, the cushion that I used to sit on, because it's a sectional, so I can like piece it together differently.
Mm-hmm.
It is so much. The groove is just so much better how it used to be than it is now. It is driving me fucking.
gotta put
like,
work in.
I will be putting work in, especially since baseball starting now.
Yep.
Where I'm doing the Homer Simpson like.
World War II in color this weekend.
I actually started it last night again.
You
It's the
didn't-
best thing
you
on
didn't-
earth to fall asleep to
listen,
because
you
David
did not
Attenborough's
start
voice.
that last night, pal. You are on your 27th rewatch.
It's probably 6 or 7.
Netflix is coming out with a. I can't wait to fall asleep to this. Obama is going to narrate
I saw this,
a show about the national parks. If that doesn't sound like nap time to you, then
It's
like
the
you-
best.
Yeah,
That sounds nice.
yeah.
And
He's
then
gonna get
Heinrich
paid $6 million
Himmler
to do it,
decided to.
That's
Great
good.
time of the year, man.
Yeah.
It really
So-
is. It's like you know what everyone's doing. Like you're crossing off. Everyone here. You front loaded the Monday through Wednesday. Get
Yep.
everything done. Watch some fucking college basketball.
And credit to us in this office, we don't have bracket guy here. I mean, we got a little thing
I didn't
going. We
fill
have like
one
a
out.
fun office content, but I mean, like we don't have the one guy that's is usually in like every office guy. just
I'm doing
walking around,
a- I'm doing
collecting
a-
the bracket, shoving his bracket down your throat, talking to you about Sweet 16
How
matchups.
many brackets?
Yeah.
That guy.
Hustling his buddy's pool from back
Yeah.
home. Like, dude, we'll split it. It's a Calcutta. It's totally legit.
Did Ravel come out with his tweet
So,
yet?
Come on, guys.
But listen, I get the people who do. Sometimes
But I like
you
that
need
action. I like the
You need
action.
that
I'm
to
just-
get
Yeah.
through. You
Oh
need
no,
that
it's
to get
fun.
I remember when I was a kid, my dad would like call me up and be like, "All right," and then we go through and like just every game, like I just say it over the phone. I didn't know
through?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll do a bracket. I still like the bracket, but it's like when you're gambling on every game, like as soon as that first hit, like you don't care about your
Yeah,
bracket.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
what's changed when you
Yeah.
start gambling. So that's really it. That's the rundown, everybody. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the tournament. Enjoy. What can I say?
Go Irish.
We're not allowed to say
Yeah.
it.
Dane Goodwin. I want him.
Hey, Ed, me and you are on the same team.
Yeah.
Go Dons.
Go Dons. Go San
Dons.
Francisco.
Go Illinois.
Loyola.
Go
There you
Illinois.
go. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.